The heroes have made it to the glorious finale. I take it you are in good spirits, prepared for the final battle. Then gaze now upon my ultimate creation. Rise, sister. Behold the broodmother, Onyxia, reborn. Perhaps my finest work. My dearest sibling, do you hunger? Then feast upon our enemies!
Are you quite finished? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Total Biscuit from the WoW Podcast, Blue Please on CynicalBrit.com. It's Onyxia, again, and again. And Nefarian as well, we're going to have to fight both at the same time. It's Zombie Lightning Shadow Flame Onyxia, Premium Edition. And Nefarian, who's got a little bit grayer. Now, I'm fairly sure we decapitated him on no less than about 3 million occasions, but apparently that was merely a setback. As regards to Onyxia, I'm just not even surprised anymore, honestly. Oh, Onyxia's back from the dead. Oh, that's a shocker. Just res her every expansion from here on in, for some contrived reason. This is the last encounter of Blackwing Descent. This was open for testing yesterday, after the patch release, at about 2:30 in the morning, European time. It wasn't so great. We decided to do a couple of attempts on it. This is a wipe-a-thunk, because you're not going to learn anything from this. I'm putting it up because, hey, it's frickin' Onyxia and Nefarian. Maybe, just maybe, you might want to see these guys in action. I'll show you a couple of wipes. We do manage to get fairly far on one of them, but this looks to be a fairly crazy fight. Which is good. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nefarian looking particularly badass. Seems to have reattached his head. I can't see the stitching. That was some good surgical work there. Zombie Onyxia and Frankenfarian. Yes, spot the scrub in the group, by the way. Who's the Farian? Oh, Wrath Kiddies. Oh, why? Funnily enough, that guy actually got booted from the group because he lied about his item level and the gear. Oh, dear. So, we were speaking to a GM here, and all we can tell is here you just have to jump down, engage Onyxia, and then you die instantly from breath because you didn't tank her. It's fairly easy, as you can see. Yeah, tank's got to go down first and engage. Far as I can tell, you can stick up there for a little while anyway. Now, she's got this electricity bar that you can see at the top, which is next to her little icon, and never seen it get to full, I don't think, so I'm not really sure what it actually does. And Nefarian will land and screw things up as well. Oh yes, and there is lightning, and it is painful. Let's try that one again. Okay, so she's got to be tanked really, really quickly, because if not, she'll breathe on the raid and everybody dies horribly. Now, as far as I can tell, what you can do is you can drag her away from the main raid group. What we ended up doing later on is we drug her to the side, and we put our ranged DPS and healers into the middle. Don't use slow fall, or else that might happen. Now, you see she'll pop up these void zones all over the place. Needless to say, you don't want to stand in those there. You've seen those in Valiona and Thralian and things like that. They will create something on the floor, then they'll drop crap on the ground, and you'll die horribly. She'll also summon a bunch of ads. They don't hit that hard, but they do need to be off-tanked, as you might imagine. Now, right here, we've got her in the middle. This is not the best place to go. What you can do is you can take it to the side, and that lightning has a very limited range, and it will hurt you a lot. You really do want to move her the hell away from the group for that. Just FYI, please don't assume this is a guide. We were in here at 2:30, we had no idea what we were doing. This is just a quick look at the actual boss itself. Needless to say, it's a dragon, and this dragon does have a tail swipe as opposed to the other ones. So, Nefarian lands. As far as I can tell, the same tank can't take Nefarian and Onyxia, because Nefarian hits too hard. As far as I can tell, you need a single tank for Nefarian, and then you might need to pick up the ads with the Onyxia tank. That's probably the best idea as far as I can tell. But, like I said, this fight, as far as I'm aware, hasn't been beaten yet. It's only just become available. It's crazy and fairly awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the future phases. Needless to say, we will be back here when we get the chance with a proper group at a reasonable and not ungodly hour. You can at least see the makings of a reasonable strategy right there, where we have those in the center, and we get Nefarian, and the ads, I think, can be tanked by the same person as far as I can tell. And he did survive. For a little while, anyway. Standing in the middle did work until we had Nefarian land directly on us and kill us all. Oh dear. Unpleasant stuff, folks. There you go. My name's been Total Biscuit, and I'll see you next time.